Women are flustered because they say women are saying that men are no longer approaching them inside of nightclubs. Oh, I got back. I got back here just in time. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the greatest show on the face of the earth. We're here at the LeVar Walker Show podcast. And please, I hope y'all can hear me. Y'all probably can't even hear me right now. Let me check my damn audio. Oh no, y'all can hear me. What's happening? What's good, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? Today is Monday. We are approximately 6 days away from me coming to Houston. I'm gonna be at the Punchline Comedy Club in Houston. Tickets have been moving. Please get those tickets so you can hit that. We got a few tickets left. You could scan this QR code right here, and it's going to take you right to the site to get the tickets, man. But what's happening, good people? I hope everybody's blessed. I hope you all are having a wonderful, wonderful day. I just thought I would pop in here and talk because that's what I do. I just come to talk. And today we're going to talk about right now, women are flustered because they say women are saying that men are no longer approaching them inside of nightclubs. They're saying men are no longer approaching them inside of nightclubs. And also, too, y'all, I'm going to ask y'all something. What time y'all think I should come on here every day? Because I'm trying to do this daily. You know, sometimes I can't find nothing to talk about, shit like that. But let me know a good time to come on every day. But I'll digress. We go get back into what we was talking about. Women are saying they're having a rough time. These young women are going out to these nightclubs and the men are not approaching them. And they want to know why. And here we have a woman here that was talking about. Let's see.
Men don't come up to you, not even bitches. Nobody comes up to you in the club. Nobody comes up to you in the club. They be scary as fuck, and I don't understand why.
I can tell you why. Okay, men right now in 2025 are pretty much terrified of women. Um, Not all men, but most men are terrified. You know, I'm married, you know what I mean? I'm not in the streets, but what I hear from my friends is just the dating scene has become somewhat transactional. Uh Men are looking at women in 2025 more so as liabilities versus assets due to the transactional nature of today's relationships. So yeah, you're in the club, they're in the club, and furthermore, the club scene to me is just so whack. It just doesn't even make sense. Nobody dances, everybody's sectioned off. It's just to sit there and scroll the phone. And a lot of women, you know, guys go up to a woman, try to approach her. They don't smile back. They don't look at them and shit. And a lot of women in these nightclubs, they already did. A lot of women go to these clubs knowing who they're there for, if that makes any sense. From back when I was in the clubs, that's what I saw. You know, it'll be 2,000 women there for about five dudes, and you know, and everybody else is in the background, whether that be your basketball players, athletes, entertainers, or just super high net worth guys. Well, now in 2025, guys like, nah, I'm not hollering at nobody. You know what I mean? Guys are looking at women and they see a bill. And that's what's happening. That's why they're not coming up. That's why they're not talking to you. And even further than that, they're scared because they don't know if they're going to be on a TikTok challenge. They don't know if they're going to be called some type of creep or stalker or anything. So yes, the men are terrified. They're not going to approach you. And really, I don't know how that situation will be remedied. I believe now I wouldn't know how to date. Like, you know what I mean? If something happened to me and my wife, God forbid, I wouldn't. What you say? It ain't no damn 10 viewers over here. I got 45 here and about 20 on Instagram. But anyway, I wouldn't know how to date. I wouldn't know how to approach nobody because I'm guessing everybody only wants to talk through the internet. So I guess people will feel safer meeting someone online because I guess you can do security checks and see their lifestyle and everything you want to know before even talking to the person. So I guess nowadays to approach somebody in real life, it must seem very, very awkward. We know the youth, they're glued to the screens, they talk to each other through these computers. And it's just what it is. Men are terrified. Even Jason Derulo was talking about how he doesn't want to work with women anymore, which was very interesting. Let's take a look at this.
Oh, come on.
Look at
There was a
this.
lawsuit not too long ago by an artist that was like hired to your label that was dismissed.
Twice.
What did you learn going through that?
Never work with women.
Oh, come on.
There's truth in every joke. But it's a sad truth. Like, I will never be alone in a room with a woman that I work with, like ever again.
What?
It's too risky. That case was dismissed twice in two different states. And there's hardly no mention of it online. When that case was brought up, it was on every single blog, every single front page. And I lost so many brand deals, relationships off of a story that was not even slightly believable. She said I sacrificed a goat in a sexual ritual. All people read was the headline, right? And that's all it takes to lose everything. That's a crazy concept. I lost millions of dollars off of an arbitrary story that some woman told. Like a crazy, crazy story that some woman told. So, with that being said, how can I be comfortable being in a room with a woman that I work with and not feel like she can just say whatever she wants?
And see, this adds to this whole thing about men not approaching women in the club. Because if you look at this, can you really blame Jason Derulo for feeling like this? You know, where you losing millions of dollars in deals, just everything is wiped out just because you're dealing with a woman. And nobody wants to hear the side of the man. A woman can literally just come out of the blue and straight lie on a man, killing his credibility. A flat out lie where the man loses all his money, loses deals, business dealings, everything. And these women can do this with impunity. There's no retribution. There's nothing. She goes, oops. And then she goes on to the next victim. So this is where we are in society. And it's terrible. It's not good because what happens in the future? You know, we're seeing more and more people with no children, single. Human civilization is beginning to just dive off of a cliff. Like right now, we're going through a birth dearth. We're not having enough children to replace the population, and it all stems from shit like this. Like nobody, and I don't necessarily think by design. By design, humans are not necessarily built to be alone, right? But the way society has vilified men, you know, you scared to go to the gym. You got to go to the gym with blinders on because you don't want to be on the TikTok with some woman calling you a creep, and all you did was ask her if she threw with the machine. This is where we are in society right now. And there needs to be something to where when these women do this, because women, y'all gotta understand, y'all are really, really protected. When these women do something like this to a man, there's just no recourse, no retribution. But I believe they should be shamed or something. Or other women should stand up and be like, yo, that was messed up. You did the man like that. And it's just wrong. It's just wrong on all accounts. So that's where we at in society. This is weird times that we live in now. It's very, very strange. As far as that club shit is concerned, I really don't know. I think clubs at this point are just pointless. I mean, you stand around in the club. Like I had to do a comedy show, and it was cool. It was a younger crowd, younger vibe, but it was more of a nightclub like vibe. And I was just sitting there like, I guess that's the old man in me. Like I'm almost 50, and I'm just sitting there like, what the hell is this? Why am I here? Why am I here? But I did it because I gave my word I would do it. But just looking at the dynamics and the parameters inside of these club institutions, it's just terrible. Nobody's really having a good time. It's just people are there, and most people seem miserable. You know, you get you a section, I guess, for you and your friends, but it's bad. Nobody's dancing. Nobody cares. There's no love in the room anymore. The whole club is sections. The dance floor is the smallest thing you'll ever see in life. You could just stand there looking stupid, sipping your drink. And I even do a bit about that. Like nowadays, if you don't have a section in the club, it's like you homeless in the club. You don't have any land to occupy. You have no place to sit. So you can't even, on a college student's budget, you can't even afford to be there or to get a woman. It's really, really sad, man. Really, really sad, guys. And there's so much going on. Everything's going on in the world. I saw too, Don Lemon that came in and he talked about white men. Y'all got to see what Don Lemon said about white men. This is Don Lemon talking about white men. Watch this.
White men, something is broken. Something is cracked deep inside when so many of you believe the answer to fear, to loss, to change is violence. Are you listening to me? I hope I'm saying it loud enough for the people in the back.
I don't know how Don Lemon says this shit while being married to a white man. Like you are there with the violent man in your bedroom, right? How do you say that? And that's your husband's people. It was probably a lot of good available black gay brothers out here. You didn't get him a shot. You didn't want to marry them. You would rather marry this evil white man. Like that just invalidates everything you have to say, Don Lemon. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so crazy to me. That's just like these niggas that always talk about white people. They got a white woman or some shit at the house. It's stupid. It doesn't make sense. It invalidates your whole argument. It invalidates everything you're saying. It's crazy. Let me see. I'm married, but are they approachable anymore? I don't know if these women are approachable out here. Women, let's ask the women. Let's ask the women. Elliot Harris just asked, he married our women approachable. Women, are you approachable anymore? Can you answer that question? I'm not a woman. I don't know. How does it invalidate what I said about Don Lemon? Because it does. Okay? Like, you can't call out a whole group, call them sinister, and then be married to one. If you really felt that way, you wouldn't marry one and spend the rest of your life with one and let them go up your back. You wouldn't do that. Let me see. P. Chaz Vaughn. Now the men that want to approach me at the club be married and want to sit and talk. No MF. Okay. All right. How you know they married though? Do they come up to you saying they married? I agree, Bryant Turner. It is over for the club. How old are you, Bryant? See, sometimes I gotta ask younger people because I'm almost 50. I'm 48. So I don't really know. It's not my place to say if it's over for the club because I'm an old man. I shouldn't be in the club. But let me know. Let me know, guys. Shout out to everybody on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, everywhere. Remember, guys, this Sunday, I'm going to be at Houston at the Punchline. Scan this QR code, get those tickets. It's going down. Tickets are moving, man. Shout out to everybody in Houston. people in H-Town, baby. Y'all pulling up, man. And shout out to Xavier University. All the alumni. All the alumni that's coming out to the show. I really appreciate you guys, man. Yeah, you might be a little too old to say that, Bryant, because you're 59. We really got to ask the young people. We really got to ask the young people. P shares. Yeah, we're going to have a good time. You know somebody in Houston, you tell them to come pull up on me in Houston. Okay? We're going to be in Houston. Just comment Houston on any of these sites. I will DM you a link to get those tickets. And that is what it is, man. That is what it is, man. So much going on in the world. You remember the 90s? Yes, the 90s was popping. That's when the club was good. We were dancing. In the 90s, you go up to the girl, everybody be slow. It's a slow jam on, and you get behind her. You know what I'm saying? You do your wiggle. That was we do in the 90s. You know what I mean? That R. Kelly come on, and you just squeeze in there. You know, you see the girl, you got your drink. You like when you would get up on a girl back in the 90s or the early 2000 club, your song come on. You got your drink in the hand, right? You got drink in hand. So you got your drink, you know what I mean? You just start kind of, you do a little, you know, just a little bop, do a little bop. And then you just kind of scoot down on in there, right? You don't look at the girl. You never would look at the girl before you like got behind her and start dancing. You look away. You look away. You look away. You dancing, and then you do that. And then once once you feel that butt tap, that's when you look at her. But you get this, man. I did that shit one time. This girl looked at me like, the fuck? Like, that was just horrific. I was like, damn. Damn, boy. You told me what I look like right there. Yeah, you had to look away, P shares. You couldn't just go up to him. You couldn't go like when the slow jam came on, you couldn't just go up to him like that. You gotta look away. You gotta you gotta be smooth with it, you know. That's how you would do it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think they do that now because it ain't even no slow jams to dance to in the club. Unless they listen to old 90s music, it's hard to kind of grind on the girl listening to some damn NBA Youngboy. So that's a little rough. I'll be like, pop, 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 and you can't really, you know what I'm saying? I be like on Gucci Man in 2006. I don't even know how you get into the groove when that comes on like that. It's very difficult. Get them tickets, Houston. I'm on the way, baby. We're going to be there Sunday. I'm about to do this like the radio. We're going to be there Sunday. Sunday in Houston. It's going down. I'm your magic man, Houston. Houston Punchline, that's the place to be. Get those tickets right now. It's going to be an award-winning weekend. Click the link right there. Scan that QR code. Let's go, Houston. It's going down. Yeah, bro. Come on, Pat. Pat say you get a charge for that now. You go up and scooch up under a girl, the security gonna grab you by the throat and throw your ass up out of the club. You ain't lying, bro. You can't do shit now. Oh boy. This being a man in 2025 is like being a lion with no mane. Like they take the lion's mane and you just have to sit and take it. Like that's literally where we're at right now. It's rather unfortunate. These are some weird times we're living in society. Very weird. Very, very weird, man. It is going down. I sound like a commercial for monster trucks. That's funny. That's funny. But ain't nothing gonna be as funny as this Sunday. Nothing will be as funny as this Sunday in Houston. This Sunday, you're going to see comedian LeVar Walker as he takes the stage at the Punchline. Those tickets are moving fast. You want to click that QR code, get those tickets right now. That's right. Mr. Magic Man. That is me, the magic man. The magic man. The magic man. Hey, look, when Diddy get out, y'all think he gonna be back up? This is a great question. When Diddy gets out of jail, how does it go? Will society like forgive him? Will it be back in the same? Like, what's gonna happen? Will he be weird? What's gonna happen? Because I can tell you what I think is gonna happen. You think Diddy's gonna be in jail the rest of his life? Or when Diddy comes out, it seems like there's a whole play, and this is a whole chess game. It seems like at this point, when he gets out, they got Keefe D. If you don't know who Keefe D is, Keefe D was involved in the deletion of Tupac. He was one of the only remaining people that was in that car that night. Now he's supposed to go on trial next year. So it seems like Keefe D is probably in the trial going to say that Diddy organized this hit, and then they're probably going to wrap Diddy up again. So it's crazy. He's going to get a lot of gay questions. He going to be on everybody's ass, no Diddy. I don't think I made it, but you say you're gonna get a lot of gay questions, but that will probably be the best thing for him to come out and say, I am a part of the LGBTQ community. And then there will be a celebration and a parade. All will be forgiven. And then he could put out his new essential baby oils, Diddy oils. And people are it's just what it is, man. It's what it is. Like I said, in watching that documentary, most of those people that were speaking did not seem like victims. They seemed like accomplices to crimes. And when the checks were up, now it's time to sing to the high heavens. Man, when R. Kelly get out, I'm gonna be 90. I guess he'll get out. We all be in the nursing home or something. And shit. But if I'm a singer right now, like who hot? Like I love this cat Leon Thomas. I think Leon Thomas is like the dopest out right now with this R&B shit. Like Leon Thomas is him. And I would say to Leon, man, go put something on Kel's books, man. Let him just write you a hit. Cause he got hits yourself, but let Kel's put a little bit of that Kelly magic on there. Go throw him some money, for some noodles or something. And then we get like the real jam. But don't get it twisted. That Leon Thomas is him, boy. Woo! I can't play that album enough. You say that, baby, what made me think about the movie Blink Twice. That's funny, man. That's funny right there. See, your ass funny, man. That's funny there. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. But yeah, guys, anyway, Houston, I'm on the way. Get those tickets. I'm getting updates of these tickets selling. Them shit selling like hotcakes. Shit, I'm about to make another trip to Houston after this one. I'll tell you that. Let me see. There it is. Well, guys, I guess I'm going to wrap this up. I'm not going to hold y'all hostage much longer. Do you guys think I should do this at a certain time every day? I'm going to ask y'all. It's not Diddy wasn't even. I don't think that Diddy's gay, bro. I don't think he's gay. You know what I mean? I think you just got a lot of people mad and willing to say anything. And I know like Kirk Burrows and then the producer Little Rod. It's like, bro, you are not going to sit here and SA me as some grown ass man, bro. Like if you gonna hang around for the money, man, you making a decision. Now you making a decision. So I don't really have a lot of empathy for the men. I'm sorry. Because I'm a man, I guess. I don't know. But once you sacrifice your integrity and your ass, that's what you did, bro. Like, that's what you did. But it was funny in that documentary because Lil Rod wanted his money. And Diddy kept calling him, yo, playboy, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't let this money come between us, man. Lil Leon. He gave him a little pet name, Lil Leroy. Lil Leroy, come on, daddy. Don't let money don't mean nothing, daddy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's wrong with you, daddy. Like, but don't let this money, we gotta go get lawyers, daddy? Let's make history, daddy. That damn Puff, you had to sue that nigga for your money. Puff was like, fuck it, everybody sue me because Puff don't make money. See, Diddy don't make money. The money goes to a corporation, which he's not an owner of. Mama make all the money, but you can't get to mama. Like, that's what's going on. Don't mess up what I feel about you, playboy. Like, I know it. I just want you to make these hits. I'm not gonna pay you nothing, but just keep making the hits, daddy. Ain't no nigga about to get me out. Mama, I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna give you one song, nigga, and I'm out. When that money come up, I'll be back. And we could do it per song, however you want to, but I'm not sticking around. And look, to all artists, to all entertainers, we're in a different world, man. With this internet and shit, with everything being transparent, they can't blackball you as easily. You can put the word out on them and people won't fuck with them now. So, like, we just in a different world. You say that money go to Clive Davis. That's one man, ain't but I bet you ain't no documentary coming out on old Clive. Tell you that shit. No documentary on Clive and no documentary on that Abercrombie and Fitch CEO. What was his name? Old Leatherface. They don't talk about him. So that's what it is, man. Hey, I love you guys. I'm about to get up out of here, man. Y'all call me. I'm gonna be dropping some more videos. Drop about 5 new videos today. But then we just gonna rock out, baby. Houston, I'm on the way. This Sunday, 7 o'clock. It goes down. Hit that QR code, get those tickets. I'm gonna see y'all later, man. I'm out. Peace.